Hello students. Hello student. I am Swaraja, contractor in ECU, GPT, Nizamabad. So in the last lecture we discussed what is FET and what are the comparison of JFET and BJT and constructional working of in-channel JFET. So what is FET? FET is a unipolar device and it is a voltage control device in which the current conduction is controlled by the electric field. That is applied by applying based on the voltage applied, and it is also known as unipolar device. And in this JFET and in this FET, the current conduction is only due to the magnetic charge carriers. So that is the FET. And in this lecture, we are going to discuss drain characteristics of JFET. So this drain characteristics of JFET is nothing but is also known as output characteristics of JFET. It is also similar to the BJT. So what is drain and output characteristics? So this drain and output characteristics, the curve drawn between drain current ID and drain to source voltage VDS of a FET at the constant gate to source voltage VGS as a parameter is called the drain or output characteristics. That means here we are drawing the characteristics between VDS versus ID by keeping the voltage VGS as a constant. That is known as the output characteristics or the drain characteristics of JFET. So these characteristics are analogous to similar to the collector characteristics of a BJT. So already we discussed in the third chapter this collector characteristics of a BJT. So this is the first circuit diagram is the of the JFET to draw the output characteristics. So in this one, the first stage, that is here we are making the VGS is a zero supply. That means we are not providing any supply voltage for the gate to source, and we are providing the drain to source supply. Here we are applying the drain to source supply. So whenever we are making the VGS is 0 and providing the drain to source supplies, there will be a movement of charge carriers, or there is a attraction of the charge carriers from the source to the drain. That means the conventional current will be flow from drain to source. So whenever we are drain to source voltage is increases, the drain current will be increases. That means this is the second diagram is represents the characteristics of the drain characteristics of the JFET. So here as long as you are increasing the drain to source supply voltage, there is an increase of drain current. So this is the as you are increasing the supply voltage, there will be increasing of the drain current. So how much of point it will be increases. So this the region from the 0 to A. Here this is the region we call it as a ohmic region. Why? Because in this region the current increases as you are increasing the supply voltage. That is, this is the region which obeys the Ohm's law. That is, in the Ohm's law, we can say that the voltage is proportional to the current. So here the voltage is increasing, current is proportionally increases. So that's why it is increase. It is obeys the Ohm's law. That's why we are calling this one is the region is the ohmic region. from this point of view A to B, here the current is also be increases, but it is not exactly proportionally increases. It is somewhat of lower value in the, it increases in the less value. That means it is obeys the inverse square law. That is, this is a region where it is increasing the current, even you are increasing the voltage, that is obeys the inverse square law. So from the point of 0 to A, this current will be increases, and up to where it reaches that maximum current value, that current we call as a IDSS. So this is the maximum current, drain current. It is reaching the point at B. So this maximum current we call as the IDSS. That is, IDSS means drain to source current by keeping the gate source is a constant. Here we are making the VGS is a 0. Here VGS is 0. That is the maximum current. When the VGS is 0, this is the maximum current that is flowing in the FET. That is the maximum current is called as a IDSS. IDSS. So from the point of region at what point of it will be reaches the maximum current, means that is the voltage we call as a pinch off voltage. So here as you are applying this drain to source supply voltages, so what will happen in the N channel JFET? So the diffusions of the P diffusions will be, which shape will be increases. So in the last session I shown the diagram, that is how it will be in diffusions are increases into the bridge shapes by applying the potentials. So as long as you are increasing this potential, that bridge shape is increases at some point, at some point of voltages, the two diffusions will be touches together. So that means there will be no channel. There will be no channel to flow the current or the movement of charge carriers. Entirely it will be the diffusion region, so that the width of the channel will be decreases. So there will be no movement of charge carriers, then there will be no flow of current. That means the current is constant after the point of B point, after the maximum point of voltage, that is a B point reaches, after this point of voltage, the current will be entirely constant. That is B to C, that is a constant. So the potential at where the become ID is constant will known as a pinch off voltage. This is a voltage we call as a VP is called as a pinch off voltage. And the point of B is called the pinch off point. At that point, the channel which will be entirely closes. And this knee point we call as it reaches the maximum value, that point. And after this after the point of C, what will happen? So as the channel is closed by combining the two diffusions. Again, if you are increasing the potential, then what will happen? The diffusions will be break up. Entirely at the same one point, the depletion region entirely break up. So then a large amount of charge carriers will be exposed and will be the movement of charge carriers will be happen. So that means the point at where this is point of after the point of C, we will call it as a breakdown region. At that point of voltage, even increasing the VDS, this current will be rapidly increases. That point we call as a breakdown region. So this is it is similar to the whatever we discussed in the BJT and the PN junction reverse bias diode in the breakdown region. And remaining is the equivalent to the collector characteristics of the BJT. That is output characteristics of the BJT. So that is we are discussed here it is. Initially, when drain to source voltage VDS is 0, there is no attracting potential at the drain. So, initially, we are making that the drain to source voltage is also 0. Then there is no attractive potential at the drain. So, no current flows in spite of the fact that the channel is fully open. So, here we are making the VGS 0, VDS 0. Then there will be no movement of channel charge carriers. Then there will be no attraction of charge carriers, no current will be flow. The channel is entirely open. So this gives the drain current is 0. For small applied voltage VDS, The N-type bar acts as a simple semiconductor resistor, and the drain current increases linearly with the increase in VDS up to the knee point. So here we are applying a VGS, and slowly we are applying increasing the VDS, and here the slowly this current will be increases up to this knee point. So this region is slowly increases. At this region, this entire the semiconductor channel will be acting as a small resistor. Okay, so So, for a small applied voltage VDS, the N-type bar acts as a simple semiconductor resistor. Then the drain current increases linearly with increase in VDS up to the knee point. So, this region we call it as this region of the curve is called as a ohmic region, because in this region the plate behaves like an ordinary resistor. So, this part of this left of this knee point, this left of this knee point portion we call as the ohmic region, in which the voltage current is proportionally increases to the voltage. And next, with the increase in drain current, the ohmic voltage drops between the source and channel region. Reverse biases the gate junction. So again, with the increasing the drain current, this ohmic voltage drop between the source and the channel region. Reverses bias the gate junction. So that gate junction will become as a reverse bias while increasing the current. So then the reverse biasing of the gate junction is not uniform throughout this one. So this reverse bias is more at the drain end and then at the source end of the channel. So with the increase in VDS, the conducting portion of the channel begins to constrict more at the drain end. Eventually, the voltage VDS is reached at which the channel is pinched off. So this drain current ID no longer increases with the increase in VDS. It approaches a constant saturation value. So in this one, as long as up to it reaches, then after this point of this one VP voltage at this VP reaches, then there will be no change, no increment in the drain current. It will maintain the constant and the saturation current. So even if you are increasing these voltages, then the drain resistance is more compared to the source resistance. So this reverse potential will be more at the drain and source. So that current will be causes the there will be no increment in the drain current. So the value of voltage VDS at which the channel is pinched off. The value of voltage VDS at which the channel is pinched off is called the pinch off voltage VP. So the value of voltage VDS at which the channel is pinched off. That is, all the free charge carriers from the channel get removed. So is called the pinch off voltage. So up to at this point of voltage, when we reaches the peak voltages, pinch off voltages, then there will be no movement of charge carriers. Then it will be call it as a pinch off voltage. This pinch off voltage VP not too sharply defined on the curve, where the drain current ID begins to a level off and attains a constant value from point A to point B. So the drain current increases with increase in VDS, in voltage VDS, following a reverse pair law. The region of the characteristics in the drain current ID remains fairly constant is called the pinch off region. So this point of region we call as a pinch off region, where the drain current is constant even you are increasing the drain to source voltage. Once it reaches the pinch off voltage, then there will be no increment in the the drain current. So this is the characteristics for the number of values where we are considering. The first characteristics are we are taking only the one value, that is the VGS is by making the VGS is 0. That is the first, the curve is, that is only the curve we are showing here it is. Suppose if you are increasing the VGS voltage or decreasing the VGS, Suppose you're taking the VGS is less than 0 voltage. So then where the increase of the current will be decreases and maintains a constant value, and then it will be drain current will be constant. But the pinch of voltage will be lesser than this normal value. So first when VGS you are taking, suppose you are assuming it is a 5 volts. Then if you are again providing the VGS is called minus 1 voltage. So this may not be, the pinch of voltage will not be 5 voltage. It will be lesser than this VP voltage. So it is somewhere at this point of voltage, and it reaches some maximum point value, and after that it maintains the constant value. Suppose again you are taking the VGS is called minus 1 voltage, minus 2 voltage. This may be at 3 voltages, and it will be reaches the maximum value and it will maintain the constant value. And again you take minus 3 voltage, it will take. So at somewhere point, if VGS is equal to VP, at where if the point VGS is equal to VP, the drain current will be become 0. So that is the we have the in the square law Shockley equation we have the one equation. Then I will show you that equation also. So this is the curve for this one. When we are taking the VGS is equal to minus 1 voltage, here this is the starting, and the current is increases, and it will be start from the pinch of voltage will be start here it is, and after that it will increases the constant. Here it will showing the same value for this one, but practically it will not be here. This will be somewhere it's lesser than 4 VP, and for this VGS minus 2 is equal lesser than 3 VP, and less than 2 VP, lesser than 1 VP at that point like this. So whenever VGS is equal VP, then the drain current will be 0. This point of region we call as a cutoff region. So below this curve, where we are getting drain current is 0. That point of region we call as a cutoff region. Ohmic region, pinch off region, breakdown region, and the cutoff region. So here for this characteristics, this is the circuit configuration. Here we are providing the VGS also and VDS also. VGS you can be provide negative or the positive. If you are providing the positive supply, then the current is maximum more than of this VGS is equal 0. It increases the maximum current and it is somewhere after this it will be constant. So this is the positive supply, and this is on the negative supply for the gate to source supply. So the circuit diagram for determining the drain characteristics with different values of external bias is shown in figure, and a family of drain characteristics for different values of gate to source voltage is given in the next figure. So these are the two diagrams for the to draw the drain characteristics with external biasing. So it is observed that as the negative gate bias voltage is increased, as the negative gate source to bias voltage is increased. So what is happening in this diagram? The maximum saturation drain current becomes smaller because the conducting channel becomes narrower. So here this maximum drain current is decreases. Here this current is decreasing. The maximum current of value will be decreasing from this point of 8 to 4. That is magnitude of this IDSS is decreased. So why? Because due to the channel is narrower. So this pinch off voltage is reached at a lower value of drain current ID than when VGS is 0. When an external bias of minus 1 voltage is applied between the gate and source, the gate channel junction are reverse bias even when drain current is ID is 0. Hence, the depletion regions are already penetrating the channel to a certain extent when drain to source voltage VDS is 0. Due to this reason, a smaller voltage drop along the channel will increase the depletion regions to the point where they pinch off the current. Consequently, the pinch off voltage VP is reached at lower drain current when VGS is 0. The ohmic region portion decreases. So here, while you are decreasing this potential, This ohmic region is also decreases. Decrease from maximum curve value to this one, and will be decreases to here. The value of drain to source voltage VDS for the avalanche breakdown of the gate junction is reduced. The value of drain to source voltage for the avalanche breakdown of the gate junction is reduced. So this is the one way to represent explain about the characteristics and the regions in the drain characteristics of the JBIF. So this is in represent the characteristics for the VGS is equal 0. So the first whatever we discussed the first diagram, that is the similarly as the representing here it is, that is drain characteristics of JPET for the condition VGS is equal 0. So in this one we are having the 4 regions, 0 to A, that we call it as a ohmic region, and A to B that we call as a curve A to B, curve AB, and the B to C Punch-off region, and C to D call it as a breakdown region. So in order to understand the typical shape of drain characteristics, consider the curve for VGS is equal 0 as shown in figure A. The curve may be subdivided into the following 4 regions. First one is ohmic region 0 to A, curve AB, pinch-off region, breakdown region. So ohmic region. In this region, the drain current ID increases linearly with the VDS following the Ohm's law. So as you are increasing the drain to source voltage, the drain current is increases, which obeys the Ohm's law. It means that FET behaves like an ordinary resistor till point A. That point we call as a knee point is knee point. Okay, na? Up to this point, this 0 to A, that is up to point A, it will be behaves as a like a the ordinary resistor. And curve AB. In this region, the drain current increases at inverse square law rate with increase in VDS, with increase in drain to source voltage. That means here exactly not proportionally it increases, but it increases in the inverse square law rate. That means it means that the ID increases slowly as compared to that in ohmic region. Okay. So it is not exactly equivalent of the ohmic region, but it increases, but it is not equal. That is slowly it increases. As a some exponentially it is increasing. So this is due to the following reason. Why it is happening in the curve A to B. As drain to source voltage increases, drain current increases. This is already we know that. This in turn increases the reverse bias voltage across the gate to source junction. So this potential is creating the reverse biasing at the gate to source. As a result of this, the depletion region grows in size. So as the reverse bias potential is increases, there in the depletion regions are increases in the size, thereby reducing the effective width of the channel. So that's why it is reduces the width of the channel. So gate to source potential, whenever there is a gate to source potential increases in the reverse biasing, there will be decreasing of the channel width by increasing of the diffusions. So then there will be a small amount of current will be decreases. At point B. At point B means that point voltage we call as a pinch off voltage. At that point of B, then the junction will channel will be entirely closes. There will be no movement of charge carriers and no movement of current. So at point B, the channel width is reduced to a minimum value and is known as pinch off. The drain to source voltage at which the pinch off occurs is called the pinch off voltage. So the voltage which is causes to the channel pinch off is called the pinch off voltage. So the way the pinch off region, this region is shown in the curve by B to C. It is also called saturation region or a constant current region. So then the pinch off region is also known as saturation region, or that current is constant, drain current is constant. So you can be call it as a constant current region. In this region, drain current remains constant as its maximum value. Okay, so in this one, we can be give the current equation by ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. So this equation can be also known as Shockley equation. So here this drain current is constant, IDS is constant and VP is constant. So here we are varying the voltage is VGS. For different values of VGS, we will get the different value of drain current and this one. So here whenever this VGS is equal to VP, then the drain current will become 0. Okay. So from the characteristics also we can be observed that one. Here when first point of at this will be 4 VP. After that one it is 3 VP, 2 VP, 1 VP, like this when 0 VP, then you will get the VGS is equal to VP. Then the drain current become 0. Next the region is breakdown region. So this breakdown region, this region is shown by the curve C to D in figure A. So in this region, the drain current increases rapidly as the drain to source voltage is increased. Right? Because the as once the channel is closed at the pinch of voltage, then I again we are increasing the voltage. Then what will happen to the junction? The junction will be break up. Then there is a rapid movement of charge carriers. So it is because of breakdown of gate to source junction due to the avalanche effect. The drain to source voltage corresponding to point C is called the breakdown region. So is a rapid increase of current after the breakdown region. So that region with the current we call as a that region we call as a breakdown region or the breakdown voltage. So this is the topic we are covered. We have discussed drain characteristics of JFET. So what are the regions of the characteristics? So the three regions and one more regions we are having in this one is the cutoff region, ohmic region, curve AB, pinch off region, breakdown region, and at the point of VGS is equal to VP, at VGS is equal to VP, the drain current is 0. The current after that point of below the drain current is 0, ID is equal to 0. The below region is call it as a VP is equal to 0, we call it as a cutoff region. So the frequently asked question in this topic we call it as having draw the drain characteristics of JFET and explain. So let us having some simple questions on this one. So if the reverse bias on the gate of a JFET is increased, then the width of the conducting channel. Reverse bias on the gate of a JFET is increased. So what will happen? Is decrease, is increase, remains the same, none of the above. So reverse bias potential is increase. ఏమవుతుంది అక్కడ మనకి కరెంట్ అనేది డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. Why? Because it is decreasing. The channel width is decreasing. So the option is first answer is 1. So a JFET has high input impedance because of why? We discussed in the comparison that BJT has a low input impedance and FET has a high input impedance. BJT input junction is forward bias, conducting and current flows, so low input impedance. JFET is reverse bias and no current, channel width will be decreases, no current flows, then having high input impedance. So why? Because it is made of semiconductor material, input is reverse bias of impurity atoms or none of the above. So when it is input impedance is high, only whenever it is reverse bias only. In the BJT, input junction is always forward bias, input junction is always, BJT always in the reverse, FET is in always in the reverse bias. So you have to remember this one. So the answer is 2. So in a JFET, when drain voltage is equal to the pinch off voltage, the depletion layers, just now we discussed this one. When VDS, drain voltage, means drain voltage is nothing but drain to source voltage, is equal to the pinch off voltage. The depletion layers almost touch each other, have large gap, have moderate gap, none of them. So this is from the Shockley equation. We can be directly says that when VGS is equal to VP, then drain current is 0. Why? Because it is 0, then the depletion regions are both are touches together. So that means the correct answer is 1. So in a JFET, IDSS is also known as drain to source current, drain to source current with gate shorted, drain to source current with gate open, none of them. So from the characteristics also we can be identify that this is the point drain to source voltage. When it is happening, this is a drain, IDS means drain to source current when VGS is shorted. That is VGS is short circuited. So that is the point in this. Answer is drain to source current with gate is shorted. That is answer is 2. So these are the topics we are discussed in this one, that is the drain characteristics of the JFET. So the pinch-off region, actually in the Shockley equation, this relation is also known as Shockley equations. The pinch-off region is the normal operating region of a JFET when used as an amplifier. So this normal general connection can be used as a this pinch-off region we can be used as a operating point. So in the BJT we discussed where to define the operating point or the stability point or the Q point we discussed. So in this one you can be take it as a pinch off region is the normal operating region of JFET when used as an amplifier. So in the characteristics we can be discuss. So what is the drain characteristics? The curve between drain current ID and the gate drain to source voltage of a FET at constant gate to source voltage is known as the drain characteristics. So here when the gate is supplied with a negative voltage, in this case the junction is reverse biased. Hence the conducting portion of the channel will be reduced. So whenever you are applying this as gate to source voltage is applied, then the junction, the gate to source junction will be acting as a reverse bias. So the conducting portion of the channel is reduced. The resulting drain current characteristics are similar to the one of for VGS, except that a pinch off occurs for smaller values of VDS. So the breakdown occurs also at lower value of VDS. So that is the reverse biasing of gate to source voltage. If the gate voltage is increased further negatively, biasing the gate junction, we obtain the characteristics similar to that one obtained above. All such characters will show a reduction in the pinch off voltage, smaller portion of the curve, where the drain current is proportional to the VDS, and the lower breakdown voltages. So as long as you are increasing the gate to source voltage in the negative bias, then the breakdown region is also be changes. Why? Because it is the change in the pinch off voltage here it is. Again you are increasing the breakdown voltage will also be changes in the curve. So what is the pinch off voltage? What is the definition for the pinch off voltage means? It is the value of VDS at which the channel is pinched off. All the free charges from the channels get removed. All the free charge carriers from the channel is removed. Where the point where the channel is pinched off, that potential we call as a pinch off voltage. So the drain resistance we call as the ratio of change in the drain to source voltage to change in drain current at constant gate source voltage, that we call as a drain resistance. Okay.